get it done.
I'm not that.
Wait, no, come on now.
Dude,
come on, man.
It's okay. They're going to be there late. No, it's okay.
Hey, man,
Stop the show. It's okay.
Okay.
Man, it's going to come in so loud. They're going to turn it on. It's just two people
too
yelling.
much.
No, it's okay. It's not enough. Let it finish.
You're right. Hell yeah. Let's
This
go.
is going to be a fun one.
I
It's
can
after
already tell,
dark,
buddy.
dude.
It's way after dark.
It's so nice to do
The
these.
Falcons just won again.
Oh, good for us.
Dude, we're 2-0 right now.
That's
It's crazy.
Wait a minute. The Falcons have never been good.
Brother, the Falcons have been good. They just haven't been good in recent memory.
It's been a minute.
Ever since we lost that Super Bowl, it's been entirely disappointing.
Well, that's good. Dude, who were we playing?
We were playing Green Bay. I wasn't able to watch the game because I was driving back from Boston, and my brother saw it and he told me it was exciting. It was a nail biter, 25-24 against Green Bay. We have moved up in the power rankings pretty quickly.
Well, I mean,
it's a thrill.
Have you been paying attention to the Braves?
Brother, I have not, and I
National
stopped
League
wearing
champions.
Is that
or
right?
NL East champions. Yeah, they won their
Jesus.
division.
When did this happen?
Last week.
God damn it.
Yeah, dude.
I stopped wearing the hat. I didn't want to keep answering questions about it.
Yeah, it's stressful. That's why I'm wearing a Knicks hat.
It is stressful.
It's so many questions.
There's so many people that want to, and you know what? It's not even people that want to shit on you. They're like, hey,
No.
congrats.
No.
Or people want to engage with you and be like, hey, go Braves. Because the Braves fans are everywhere.
Yes.
Because
Ted Turner, baby.
in his infinite wisdom, put it on TBS, which went national.
But that's the thing you can always bring up to people. Like, yeah, it's pretty crazy. Braves fans everywhere. They stop asking about players. They stop asking about specific stats. It's like, I can just talk about how they were on TBS.
Yeah. Just talk about Ted. You know what? That's good.
the move,
Next
dude.
time I do. But, dude, I remember I was down in Colombia with a Braves hat, and, like, this Guatemalan dude was like, I love the Braves. It was, like, all we got. Those were the only games we got when I was a kid. So the Braves are all
Everywhere.
over the Americas.
Dude, I was in Michigan with my ex-girlfriend, and we were, like, at her family's place, and I had a Braves hat on, and her entire family is, like, really, really into baseball. I found out because they were drilling me about players from, like, the last 30 years, and I want to be like, look, man, I don't know shit. I know I have the tattoo. Chipper Jones, Andrew Jones.
I got Hank Aaron. I got Chipper
We
Jones.
got Greg Maddox.
Yeah, we got the pitching lineup.
Yep.
And for some reason,
the pitching lineup is broad enough.
Gary Sheffield is burned into my mind.
He was there for a second.
I loved Gary Sheffield.
Everybody loved Gary Sheffield.
I just loved how he stepped to the plate and he'd have the bat rocking back and forth and he'd jack homers. And I just remember he rushed the plate a couple times to fight somebody. And I was like, I think we got Gary Sheffield not in his prime.
No, we got post-prime for sure.
But I just remember being a kid and being like, yo, Gary Sheffield's the fucking guy,
dude,
bro.
And you know what? There's nothing better than a baseball fight because it's not like hockey or football where these guys
you're not
like,
supposed to do it.
No, dude, at all.
You're going to get in trouble.
A baseball fight is always just these guys that have never played contact sports before that are like, fuck it, I guess I will take a bat into combat.
Yeah. It's so funny, though. You'll see a dude it's a guy... The pitcher has so much time to prepare. The guy is running at you a pretty substantial distance. And then it's so funny to just watch a guy wind up for 20 yards. I don't know how far it is. And then go for that punch and the pitcher just ducks.
Yeah.
And then it's just a weird scramble for the back. It
still takes another 30 seconds for the rest of the team to get in there.
Yeah, everybody's running the distance. Everybody's pretty spaced out.
And this is the only sport in existence that isn't constant running or contact.
You know what's so funny? I remember when I was playing Little League, I knew this wasn't the right move, but they put me at first base.
Yeah.
And a kid was running from first to second, and I had the ball, and I chucked it at his back, as if to be like, you're out. I chucked it at his back to be like, yeah, I hit you with the ball and you're fucking done. And everybody looked at me like, what are you doing?
Dude.
And I was like, I know that wasn't the right move, but if we're going off intuition, it feels like what you're supposed to do.
When you're playing street ball,
past you
fucking chuck a ball, dude.
You're trying to, knock him out.
Dude, you get him right in the fucking Achilles. Take him out with a baseball.
Just like Aaron Rodgers.
Yep.
That game was crazy. Did you see it? I'm not even a big football guy, but I think for this season, I'm in.
You're in? No,
I'm in.
so I know that you would. Welcome to the minivan. No, but
podcast about music, friendship, staying positive.
But you, we're going to be in Indianapolis October 1st. But
please come.
Please come to that. For real, October 1st, Let's Fest Indianapolis. It's going to be great.
But what were you saying?
No, I'm not a football guy. I'm not an Aaron Rodgers file. I don't know what's going on.
Oh,
I know that
I'm
he
a Hard Knocks guy. So they did the whole Hard Knocks season with Aaron Rodgers.
But he was on the Packers, right?
He was on the Green Bay Packers. Yeah, that's right.
And now he's not. Now he's on the Jets.
He's not. No, now they phased him out.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay. He's like, I'll do the Tom Brady thing. I'll go to another team and I'll dominate.
And then he just tore his Achilles.
Dude, a whole season of Hard Knocks building up to this. And him, dude, I watched the pregame, the Monday Night Football pregame. He's talking to he's talking to John McEnroe, who's a lifetime Jets fan. Yeah.
Yeah.
And John McEnroe's interviewing him. And all Jets fans are just like...
Finally.
Yes, but they're a little bit like Falcons fans, but they've suffered through it so much longer.
Yeah.
Where they have no hope.
Right.
They have no hope. They expect to be disappointed. They expect to be hurt. Jets fans expect to be hurt. And fucking McEnroe's there like... I mean, it's good you're here, but I don't know. And Aaron Rodgers is like, hey, stop that. All right? I'm here to win a Super Bowl. And McEnroe's like, really? A Super Bowl? And he's like, see, that's the problem right there. You got to start believing, brother, because I'm here to speak it into existence. I came here to win a championship, and that's what I'm going to do. And John McEnroe comes around like, all right, Aaron Rodgers, I believe you. A guy that's just been abused by this team his whole life is like, okay, I believe you.
Right.
Aaron Rodgers comes out, first drive of the game. It's his fourth snap, and a guy touches his legs. And he is out for the season.
Incredible.
And I watched it, and I said, he's faking it. I thought, I think of Aaron Rodgers like this guy, like everybody's playing chess. He's playing 4D chess.
Sure.
I used to say 3D chess.
But now
and then
4D.
My friend Jake Nordwin connected me and goes, all chess is 3D.
Yeah.
You fucking idiot.
Yeah,
and I
dude.
was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you're playing on your phone.
Yeah. Now I say 4D chess.
4D chess. That's
like an asshole.
the right way to say it.
But that's what I thought he was like. I was like, okay, he's going to step out. The offensive line isn't defending him enough, so he's going to bow out for a little bit. Let the younger guy take the hits.
Yeah.
And then he's going to come back and save the day. No, dude.
He's out.
He's out for the season.
Dude, this is why I want to buy into your positive self-help talk and like thinking everything's going to be okay.
I'm not even in on it. You have to work. And things have to work out. There's a lot of luck involved.
I mean,
and there's a lot of bad luck.
Can you imagine, though, the confidence talking to John McEnroe about, hey, stop that. Stop whining.
Shut up.
No. You're living life at a negative. You need to be living with abundance.
Aaron Rodgers is confident, if anything. He's like, let's do it. And you know what? I think he's going to try to come back, especially because I would feel embarrassed to like get that much money and just actually have no impact other than training camp.
Right. Well, he's got two options. He can either come back or he can quit football entirely and fade into obscurity and just be the crazy rich guy. And
but here's the thing. Everybody thinks it's a season ender. But I think if you get on a good track of like steroids and stem cells.
But isn't he like...
My boy can come back.
Does he believe in stem cells?
Dude, stem cells work. If somebody's going to... I
don't know where we're at with the stem cell
I don't
argument.
know either, but I don't think they've made it into the positive... I don't think they've made it into the pop culture zeitgeist yet, but I do think... I mean, the amount of money they poured in this man, they have to be injecting many stem cells into his Achilles right now. I'm telling you.
So what do? They just rebuild the thing?
Buddy, I don't know. The only thing I know about stem cells is something I learned from a grifter in a hot tub on a rooftop in Medellin, Colombia.
Great.
A man that went to jail for 20 years, as he said, and he said, I did embezzle. I did not murder that man. And then he told me about how he moved to Medellin and like started his own stem cell business because Medellin is full of weird expats that are one, perverts,
right, and two doctors.
Exactly.
Yeah, dude.
Medical professionals.
Right. The only thing I really know of stem cells is from that South Park episode.
I didn't see it.
I don't remember it, but I remember that they had a South Park episode about stem cells,
Right.
and
I bet it was back when it was controversial.
it was. That's
right?
the thing. So now in my mind, it will forever be controversial.
Yes.
Yeah, dude. Well, good for him. I hope he comes back. I
hope he comes back. I think he posted a thing like, "You will be shocked by my recovery."
Dude, that's the kind of thing someone says, and then they get hit by a bus on the wall. Yeah, dude.
I mean, he's gonna keep speaking it. I think I appreciate that he's still talking that shit.
I like that, dude. It does make me feel like maybe he does have something up his sleeves that we don't know. Didn't he get
Jets
divorced?
Game score. I don't think he's ever been married.
Wasn't he with Olivia Munn?
Okay, the Cowboys absolutely destroyed the Jets, 30-10. I felt so bad for the Jets head coach. The whole time during the Hard Knocks episodes, he was smiling ear to ear because they had Aaron Rodgers.
Right.
And they didn't have to work with this fucking bunk-ass quarterback.
Well, dude.
And now, I remember that first game, and he was just crestfallen.
Well, that's the same thing that happened. I know you're not a basketball guy, but there's this guy, Zion Williamson. He plays for the Pelicans.
Heard of Zion, of course.
Yeah, he was supposed to be like the next LeBron. He was going to be huge. But he went to New Orleans and just could not stop eating. And immediately injured his ankle, was out for the entire season.
He couldn't stop eating?
Dude, New Orleans is a food city. He was like 18.
And he just ate a bunch of shit?
Yeah, dude. And he was bulking up real fast. Like, there was talk of him coming to New York City, but I think it's just like he would eat so much pasta that there's no way he would be able to maintain any type of health.
God damn.
I love that about athletes. Dude, are just like us,
athletes
dude.
Are just like us.
I ate so much food today, Michael.
Really?
Yeah, man. I went to Smorgasburg in Prospect Park. You ever been to that shit?
No.
The food vendor? I went with Pupo. I usually go on my runs, and it's fine. I'll get a little thing on my run on my way home. It's a nice Sunday treat. I've never been just to go.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, dude. It is amazing what I could spend money on. I got brisket with chimichurri sauce.
Oh.
$15, $18.
Not crazy for brisket.
Not crazy.
Not crazy for chimichurri.
Nope. But then I got a chicken skewer, a pork skewer. That was another $8.
Right.
I got some ice cream.
$4 skewers.
Yeah, those aren't bad.
Not bad.
No. But the
you
ice
got
cream.
ice cream on the back end?
Yeah.
That is not,
$8.
That is not cool.
Why?
That is not kosher. You're
the
going
pork.
dairy on.
I've already got pork in me.
You're right.
And then, we were going, dude, Nick got a fermented duck egg.
What was that like?
He couldn't eat it. It was so gross.
I mean, yeah, right?
You open it up and it's veiny and it looks bad. What's up? Oh, I know.
I just want you to stay in frame. I love you.
I know. So then there's that. And then I just went to Django's tape special thing.
Right.
And it's at Essex Market. I got a bag of high chews this big. Okay. I got fucking 4 cake pops while I was in there.
I love it.
I don't know, dude. And then on the way home, I went to the bodega. I got some almonds, which is good. And then I got a seltzer, and then I got more candy and more chocolate. I got a cookie.
I prefer this. My dad had to hang up the booze hat, and he's liking his.
This isn't booze anymore. It's been 2 years.
I know, but there's still you need a little. You're needing kicks.
I know
you're needing kicks for your brain.
Yeah.
And it's okay. You're getting off other stuff, and then you're allowed to eat some candy. Gain a little weight.
I don't want to gain a little weight.
You're still running. That's the thing.
I'm not really running.
You're not even gonna. What do you mean you're not running?
I haven't been running.
Well, run again.
I would like to
run again and eat whatever you want. I love that for you.
I'm trying to, but I got into vaping.
What are you talking about?
I vaped last week.
Vaped what?
Like
nicotine?
Yeah,
not
but
a big deal.
It made my run so much harder.
Well, you're still just go and run again.
But if I stop eating, I'll lose all the weight and I'll get hot again.
No, stop. Eat all you want.
And she'll come back.
Go run. Do you wanna?
I think we should play a jam.
Okay.
So here's the thing. All right, so we've got some things coming up. But most important is our Patreon. We have a couple tiers. $5 a month gets you 2 bonus episodes. $10 a month, you get those bonus episodes. You get sets from last night, which is when stand-up goes strange. And then we also have T-shirts after your second month of being a $10 subscriber. You know the drill. They soak up blood. They fucking do other shit. That's on me.
What the fuck is happening? I don't care with the fans on TikTok, hey, yeah. Used to get on Patreon and see what we're doing is all night long. So cool, so sweet. Big old bands on big old beats and big old things, big old treats. Got a whole lot of treats, so get on there, say boo. Dance on it, finish. Big old dance on it, finish. I'm not saying words, baby. It's a French song. I am a Frenchman, a Frenchman.
yeah.
Come back home with a Frenchman, Frenchman, this Frenchman. Come back home with a Frenchman. Say yeah, yeah,
Whoa. You really took that one for a walk and a ride.
I took that for a walk. I took it for a run. I took it down the street. I said, get a job.
Well, it was. I thought that one was legitimate. Are you saving it or are you deleting it?
Deleting it.
All right, she's
forever.
gone. Also, my album goes on pre-order this Friday if you want.
Woo!
Yep. So go ahead and get that. I totally forgot about that. Damn, you know these buttons better than me.
I'm telling you, bro.
This is embarrassing.
I'm a
as hell.
button guy, though.
I know. I can tell.
I'm a button boy.
We got to get you buttons for the shirts.
Dude, we got to get buttons.
Yeah.
Oh, for the shirts. That's what
I think.
you
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on the
you know
same
what, dude?
page.
I think you would be real fun to get a cool shirt that you can play. You know what I mean?
Is that possible?
Well, Future Man, who's a Bela Flex guy, has this machine that he just kind of like boom, 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 boom.
He straps it to his chest?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, that's
and it's
my...
like they don't have a drummer.
I didn't realize that was my dream, but that's my dream.
I could totally see you in a vest. This is like in Zoolander when Will Ferrell's character invented the keytar necktie. You could absolutely be a beat guy with a vest, like a magician's vest.
I would go out in the world with that and a little speaker on my back.
I think it would do wonders for your confidence.
Yes, I think so. Go out on the street with a beat on my back.
Go out on the street with a beat on my back.
Go out on the street, I got things on my thing. I got things on my shirt. Yeah.
Go out on the street with a beat on my back. I got things on my shirt. Yeah.
Yeah, I got things on my shirt. I can tap them. I can come up to the girls. I can flirt. I can say, how you doing, baby? Beep, boop, bop, the beep, boop, bop. She said, what's that, see? I say, that's my shirt, and it rock. Yeah, that's right. I'm on top. I go beep, boop, bop with the beep, boop, bop. And she goes, okay, let's go back to my place. Beep, boop, bop with the beep, boop, bop. Okay, let's go back to my place.
Beep boop bop with the beep boop bop. Okay, let's go back to my place.
Dude, you're really getting into a groove tonight, and I love it.
Man.
You're making actual jams that have
This
real...
is a Sunday night sesh.
It is so nice to be here after dark.
It is so nice to be here. And, buddy, I tell you, the temp's cooling down.
I can't
It's
wait.
not going to be so hot in our little room.
I know. We got to really put some time and money into painting this thing, and...
Buddy,
we've
been talking about it
for a year and a half.
Year and a half.
It'll happen.
Year and a half.
We'll get there.
We'll get it.
But dude, well, now stand-up's back, huh? We're back on the road. Boys on the road. You were in Boston.
I was in Boston. Best part of that, seeing my damn cousin.
Tell me about it.
Man, that was so much fun.
This is your cousin in the military?
This is my cousin Zach. Now he's one of my cousins. He's a recon Marine, so he's special forces, and his little brother's a Navy SEAL.
Sure.
And we went out. We went to dinner. We drove around. He showed me Salem, Massachusetts.
Oh, the
I
witches.
got to see all the witches, dude.
Oh, that's your
because
shit.
we're getting to fall, and it really felt like fall, Max.
I'm sure.
It felt like the beginning of fall. Stepping out, walking around Salem, Mass. The leaves changing.
Sure.
People love it. A lot of ladies dressed as witches. So funny. Women love being witches now. I bet Salem, Mass is. I bet in the 80s they were like, are the witches ever? Are people ever going to come back? And now they're like, God, we were so foolish.
Dude, wow. Yeah,
I bet they have summers where they're like rises and runs. I'm sorry, falls. There's a little stretch where they're like, nah, people ain't into witching no more.
Yep.
And then they get way back in deep. That whole town deep on witchcraft.
Can you imagine?
They love selling witch shit.
Can you imagine going to high school in Salem, Mass? When you get it, like you got that, because there's always going to be that weird girl or weird dude that's like, yeah, no, I'm actually Wiccan. I'm a witch.
Yeah.
And then just a city of people.
Dude,
just,
but people move there to be full on Wiccan.
Really?
Yes. It's like Mecca for weird ladies. It is. You see them everywhere and you're like, wow, okay, cool. And then you find out the witch trials were in like 1692. And it's like, what do you expect? Everybody was a fucking idiot.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you know what? I like this. I like defending the guys that killed witches.
No, that's not what...
Well, yeah, they were dumb as shit, dude.
Everybody was dumb as shit.
No, they were witches and these were whores and it's just their children.
No, don't put these words in my mouth. They're children. What? No, I'm just saying everybody was dumb back then. Like, what? You're a witch.
People are still dumb now, dude.
That's true.
There's a witch hunt on our good president, Donald Trump, dude. It's like they're hunting the witch.
Who are you now?
I don't know, man.
Wait, is the recording running?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he says all the time. He says,
this is a witch hunt.
It's a witch hunt.
This is a witch hunt.
I like this Donald Duck doing Donald Trump.
I like the idea of like a bunch of dudes going to Mar-a-Lago like 200 years from now.
Yeah.
Dressed in suits and eating McDonald's. And be like, this is our place.
This is where it started. This is where it ended.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, I love that. The tourist economy. So, all right. So you went to Salem. How were the shows?
Buddy, the shows were good. It was one of those things. First night was light, but it was so fun. I had no expectations. And I went in there and I was just loose and it was really free. And then second show, double the audience, but it just felt less free.
Right.
But I also felt a little distracted. I had hung out with my cousin all day, but we had a great time.
Yeah. So what else did you guys do?
He's so funny because he's like an actual special forces guy. So I asked him what he thought about these dudes like Goggins, like David Goggins, the Navy SEAL.
I don't think I've watched those.
Willink. It comes up in my YouTube.
I'm not surprised at all. You told me what these are, and I was like, of course this is in yours.
It's like guys that are like, work hard.
Yeah.
It's like shit you listen to while you run, and they're like, that's right. The reason I make it is because I fucking grind.
I grind. The world is a cold, dark place.
But I don't love these dudes. I'm just like, these dudes seem fucking stupid. And then I talked to my cousin about it, who's actually special forces, and he's like, fuck those fucking guys.
Yeah.
Those dudes are so fucking whack. He's like, David Goggins dodged so many missions. Like, they would come to him to do missions in the SEAL teams, and he'd be like, I can't do that, because he was like, all he wanted to do was fucking work out. Fuck him.
Yeah.
And then he's like, Jocko, fuck Jocko. Jocko's a big, like, get out. He calls him a hardo. He's like, all these dudes that are hardo. And hardos are guys that they just want to project being tough all the time.
Yeah.
And my cousin's like, it's fucking stupid. He's like...
Yeah. I feel like the quiet guys are the scarier ones.
Exactly. Zach's always been like a quiet guy. But you can tell, you look at him and you're like, oh, okay.
Oh, he's tough and doesn't talk. He could slit my throat with 3 different objects in my pocket.
It's like, it's funny to hear him talk about, because like I brought up jujitsu where it's like, I do, but he like, he's like a state wrestler. He's like, I don't do that. I was like, yeah, I didn't think you would. I thought you thought it was stupid. He's like, I mean, I do.
Yeah.
He's like, when I was in the military, I would just wrestle guys in my platoon and I could just beat everybody. He's like, I'm good with my body, and I know that. And he's like, and if I was in a fight with a guy, I'd just go for his throat or pick up like a weapon nearby. He's just like very practical. Like,
but that's the thing
there's
about...
no reason to get...
Yeah, I like, what am I going to learn karate for when I can just buy a knife?
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to know how to move
That's
shit.
sort of where he's at, and he's been fucking people up for a long time.
And I've been, dude, this is the thing I've been saying for years. I'm such a progressive forward thinker, and I'm thinking, I'm playing 4D chess, dude. I don't need to go to Marine training to buy a knife.
Dude, yeah, you think I'm like happy to tell my cousin about jujitsu? I'm like, so I've been doing this, and I know it sucks. And
I'm eating ice cream and buying guns.
It was fun to talk to him about some of the people that are in class, though. Some dudes that like want to be tough so bad, like young guys that just like give themselves cauliflower ear, and I'm like, this school, we're not at like a tough school.
No, we
are at a hobbyist school.
Right.
We're here to like stay in shape and like tangle with some guys and get our wiggles out. We're not tough.
Damn. Well, I mean, it's got to start somewhere, right?
What do you mean?
Don't these guys, I mean, I don't know. I feel like if you want to get into that, it's something you were born into. You can't, like, if you really want to do it, you can't be, like, over the age of, like, 5 getting into jujitsu.
so wrong.
No, you're born in a dumpster.
I appreciate the sentiment of what you're saying.
No, this is true. You're either born in a sewer, your father is, a piece of a broom handle, and your mom is a fighter. Fuck? And then that's the thing.
Your mom is a fighter.
Right.
Your dad's a piece of a broom handle. Your
Yeah.
mom fights.
Right. And so she wants to toughen you up, so she sends you to school. Or you've got normal parents who are like, we're going to turn. It's like they're like, we're going to teach them piano. We could get them really into math or Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Right.
And
it seems like that. I mean, dude, a lot of those kids, I feel like it started when they're like teenagers because they had some experience where they're like, I never want to feel helpless again. Or you can I got started with it because I was such a short little fat guy, and then I got to college and I was like, I want to be tough.
yeah, damn, I was just so tall and thin the whole way through that I was like, I don't need to learn anything.
You didn't have to compensate.
I didn't know, and it really has not suited me well. I don't know how to tie a belt. It's like I'm fucked up because I just was tall and thin the whole time.
You don't know how to tie a belt? Oh, a fucking, okay.
It was a bit.
Yeah, it was a bit. Wow, and I tried to.
It's all right. I do have a hard time with my shoes lately, though.
Well, yeah.
I got a pair of Vans, and the laces are too tight. And man, you never feel dumber than trying to get shoes on that don't quite fit. It really, I look like an idiot, dude. Like Adam has multiple times come out to check on me because I'll be making noises like grunting.
I'm sorry. So what's happening? You can't untie the shoes to retie them? You're trying to slide the shoes on,
No.
tight?
The laces have pulled the canvas together in such a way that it won't split.
Okay.
And now,
so if you want to actually split it, it's not an easy thing. You have to go through, run your finger through each little X.
Yes, but that's still not enough.
X of lace.
It's horrible, dude.
Oh man,
I don't know how I've been doing.
That's why I don't fuck with Vans. They also don't fit me very well. They're always like half a size off somehow.
You got to buy the right ones. Those basic boys, those white guys I got out there, those are the right ones. The ones with the lines.
I mean, brother, I worked at Azumi's. You think I don't know Vans?
I think that you could have a better experience with Vans than you want to give yourself credit.
You know what fits me? Adidas. Adidas fits you.
You got a high arch. You got plantar fasciitis.
You goddamn right.
Do you really?
What's plantar fasciitis?
I don't know, but I know
I got a high arch.
You might have it.
I got a beautiful arch.
We got to get you Birkenstocks, dude.
Brother, you're telling me.
I am telling you.
on the train. I'm ready.
Really?
Yes.
Dude, I've got
Birkenstocks are all the way in, and I've been waiting. Dude, when I was in middle school to high school, Birkenstocks were the height of cool.
They were in middle school, and then
the Birkenstock clog. Are you fucking
I do love
me?
a Birkenstock clog. There's nothing that screams I make out with girls like an 8th grader in Birkenstock clogs.
I go to a Catholic school like a Birkenstock clog.
No, wrong. Wrong.
I'm off.
That's totally wrong.
Off base.
Because let me tell you, Jews wore them too.
Wow.
All right, they're very representative of our past feet wrappings.
Okay, so nothing says I'm middle class and go to a school that is only my demographic.
Correct. That's right. But I do think the guys that wore Birkenstocks definitely got laid before the guys that didn't.
I think you're right.
I know I'm right because I had a friend who had Birkenstocks.
When did you lose your virginity? How old were you?
I was 17. You were what? 18? I can't talk about this.
Wait, just mouth it to me.
You don't know her.
You're still a virgin.
I did. Dude, I was in Atlantic City the other night and I was on stage and I did a joke about like some sex thing. And this woman was like, and I was like, it's all fake. You know, this is fake, right? Like everything I'm saying, it's not real. Like, she was like, what? I was like, this girl didn't do this. This is all a joke. And she was like,
submit your life.
But then I just like went with her. And then at the end, I was like, because I'm a virgin. And that got a huge pop.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But anyways.
Wait, who just mouth it to me? Who was it?
Her name, I mean, I can say her name. Her name was Maddie.
Where did you know her from? We knew each other at 17.
Yeah, but
you never talked to me about it.
I know.
I still don't believe it happened.
I know.
Were you really 17?
Yeah, dude.
What the fuck? No, come on, talk about it.
I'll tell you about it after.
Why?
Because there's some details that make it very shameful.
Obviously, it's the first time. You were 17. Where were you?
I was at a guy's house, JT. JT was this other 17-year-old dude. Because this was the thing. We hung out a lot. But I had this weird group of dudes out in Woodstock, in like Roswell, like out in the boonies, dude. And those kids were fucking nuts.
Insane.
So there was this kid, JT. We had no idea how he had an entire house at 17 years old. Like in the suburbs, like a massive house. No parents. No idea where his parents
Wow.
were. And we would just go there and we would fucking party like rock stars, baby. And basically there was this girl there. We started talking. I was hitting a beer bong. She was very impressed.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh. And then, one thing leads to another. And it was embarrassing.
Where?
On the floor in an empty room. And
That's the name of a song.
on a floor in an empty, so there's a sun in an empty room.
Feels like a John Mayer track.
It could have been, except because it had the when houses have carpet where it's that like really grainy stuff that's sharp.
Yes.
That's
the
what
basement carpet.
kind of
Shitty.
shitty carpet, but not the shitty. It was like just like a half-inch carpet.
Oh, okay.
And we did that, and it was weird, and I was feeling pretty embarrassed the entire time.
Why?
There's just all kinds of shit that I'll have to.
Come on, you can't?
I can't. I'll tell you after.
Brutal. Can we put it on the Patreon?
We could. No, we couldn't. I mean,
Well, no.
maybe. I mean, only one way to. I think we could. We
Can
talk.
you allude to any of it?
Nope. But I will.
Fuck.
I will tell you after. But
Okay.
yeah, it was an embarrassing, shameful thing because and then the guys that were at the party kept making fun of her for it.
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
that's awful.
Tell me about it. They saw her at North Point Mall getting her hair cut at like one of the places, and they have like the glass wall.
Yeah.
So they fucking go buy a marker, write my name on their chest, and they were mean
That's
to her. Awful.
Man,
awful.
talk about, geez.
She now-
a lady that just does something nice for you. And then,
yeah, kind of. I mean, it was just weird, dude.
Okay, we don't
nice
have to
is.
go.
I mean, it happened for sure. For sure, it happened. I don't know if either of us were nice about it. It was
you just roasted each other the whole time.
kind of. It was not what I expected. What about you? How old were you?
I was 19.
19. That's
Just
right.
turned 19. I was just north of 18.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Where were you? You in California?
I was in a fraternity house.
You lost your virginity outside of the state of Georgia?
Yeah, I lost it in California.
Well, this is maybe the one thing I've got on you about being
man.
Southern, dude.
Man, I've never felt less Southern now. I've never been called out for this.
Yeah. Oh, damn, dude. You became a man somewhere else.
I became a man in California.
Who was it?
This girl that used to hang out at the fraternity, and I'm not proud that I was in a fraternity. I ended up leaving.
No, you were in the
thereafter.
Jewish fraternity, right?
I was.
This is why it's cool. A Catholic in the Jewish fraternity is still
It was not that Jewish. The real Jewish fraternity on campus was AE Pi. We were really initially a Jewish fraternity, but anybody could join, and it was the Jewish population was scant.
Yeah, sure.
It was. We were the bad news bears on.
What do you
campus.
do? Yeah, what did you do in a fraternity?
I mean, it's really just an excuse to drink and throw parties and feel bad about yourself because nobody wants to come to your party.
That's how I feel about everything without a group of friends. Like I can do that all by myself. I'm thinking about having a party for the album, and I'm just like, I don't know what I would do. Who's going to come?
I'll come to your party.
Okay, well then let's figure out a place to do. I want to do it in Pupo's new apartment. Nick, if you're listening,
You want to do it? That seems like a pretty tight party, though.
yeah, I don't know.
You don't want to do it at like a bar or something?
Where would
You
I?
had that great birthday once. You remember that? At the bar.
Oh yeah. I had. I mean, yeah, but then it's close to my birthday, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. But anyways, if nobody comes, then I might as well just be in a fraternity.
This is true.
I don't know, man. I would love to do, dude. Have you been to Atlantic City before?
Never.
It's the grossest place I've ever been.
Really?
It's fucking disgusting, and I
Truly?
loved it. Yeah, dude. It's horrific. But I wouldn't mind having a birthday there.
Okay.
It seems like it could be fun. We went last night, dude, and we're doing this show in this club, and we're going on the boardwalk. We got there super fucking early. We got a Tesla, dude.
You got a Tesla?
Yeah, dog. So we're renting a car. We're fucking. They're like, hey, we're out of regular cars. How do you feel about Tesla? And I legitimately thought she was asking me like politically how I feel about Elon Musk.
Right.
And I was like, why does that matter? And she was like, well, and it just confused her. And have you ever driven one?
No.
It's the most confusing fucking thing in the world.
Really? I've heard it. I mean, I've been in one, and a guy's driving. He's like, it's like a go-kart. You just hit the gas pedal and it just goes. And you just...
Yeah, man. There's no fucking brake. There's no reason to brake.
Really?
Because
the second you take your foot off the pedal,
it starts to like slow down, and then when it's off, it's crazy.
Interesting.
It's really fucking hard, but I did put on the self-driving thing. Incredible. I zip, zap, zopped all the way to fucking Atlantic City. I was on my phone. I was doing cool shit,
You put on the automatic driver and it worked.
Yes.
But you texted me that it didn't work at one point.
No. I was saying something else, and that didn't work. Never mind. Oh, yeah. Damn, text is tone, and it's not confused. It's confused.
So wait, for real? You guys were just sitting behind the wheel, not doing anything?
Yeah, dude. I was eating sour Mike and Ike's. I was drinking water with a fucking cap. And I was comfortably using both hands, and I was just driving, dude.
But do you still like stay there ready in case something goes wrong?
Yeah, every little while it'll tell you like, hey, apply some pressure or whatever to let us know you're there.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, we were zooming, dude. It was awesome.
How fast were you going?
Well, it does
it
punish
change
you.
lanes?
No, it doesn't change lanes, and I thought it would. I had that signal on. I was like, well, obviously, if I hit the signal, it'll move over. And I was just in the same lane for like 45 seconds.
So you stay in the same lane and go.
Yes.
It punishes you by not going that fast.
Because you can still speed up on the gas.
Yeah.
But if you go over it, it's like, and then it's like no more autopilot for you for the rest of the drive.
Wait, really?
Yes. So I went way over because I was like, let's see if we can hit 95. And you could. And as soon as it hit 95, it was like, nope. And autopilot's off. And it says until the rest of the drive. So I went over to a Wawa, pulled over, stopped the car, started it again. I could do autopilot. It was pretty cool though. And we're on the boardwalk. Like every shop is just a fucking trash store. They're all stores where it's like, we would like the shit you see like the New York souvenir shop, and whatever. So we buy these. We see these shirts that say, "He's the man" on one shirt with an arrow, and then the other shirt says, "But she's the boss" with an arrow pointing the other direction. Mm-hmm. And we thought this was funny as hell. And we remembered
he's the man.
I was. He's the man. But anyways, we go to the showroom. We go to the showroom and we're checking it out. We're just hanging. We've got so much time to kill. The show's starting at 8:30. At 8:10, Wilford and I are just like, we should get that shirt, right? And we can do this as a bit. Like, I'll go on first. I'll bring you on. Like, we tell the fucking host, like, hey, man, please do me a favor. I'm going to bring Wilford up. We're going to do this bit. And the guy's like, I don't think it's a good idea. I just don't think it's going to work. I was like, no, trust me, man. This is something like we really got on our high horse about. Like, we know funny, dude. This is going to kill. We sprint down the boardwalk. We've got in 3 minutes, we sprint like a third of a mile. We get the fucking shirts and we're all the way back. And we get back. We put these shirts on. The host brings me up.
Running really paid off.
The host is on stage. He brings me up. I don't acknowledge the shirt for 30 minutes. I'm on stage.
You feature a 30-minute feature.
Well, he gave me some time because we thought it was going to be much lighter than it was.
Yeah.
And it turned out to be great. Like, I had a great time with these people. And there was one guy who, dude, I was talking to this one guy about all kinds of breakup shit. Turns out he is there with his parents and at one point left and he got lost. He's this 29-year-old kid is texting his mom and dad saying, I'm lost in this casino. I don't know where I am. He missed Wilford's set entirely. But I'm wearing this shirt, and at the end, I'm like, God damn, hell yeah, I got them. This was great. They're in a good mood. They're gonna love this bit. They know it's goofy and shit. I'm like, I'm so excited to bring up your next comic. He's so funny. Give it up for Wilford Padua. And Wilford comes up. We do an extended handshake with the shirts. We're like cheating out.
Yeah.
Not a laugh at all. Applause stopped while we were on stage.
Oh, God.
It was horrible. And then I am so fucking mortified and embarrassed that this $35 bit did not pay off. I start to get off stage. I trip on my way down. Fall right into a woman's drink, dude. Just spilled it. I'm on the ground. I'm just looking at Wilford in the She's the Boss shirt. And I'm on the ground like, oh. And like this woman is pissed. And like, she's like, whatever you think about this woman, you're right, except she's 40 years older than you think she is.
Just a very old woman that's very mad.
Yeah, dude. And I'm just, so Wilford's already off to a tough start. But it got like wildly racial at one point. Like this guy in the audience was really saying some shit to Wilford that was wild.
What?
Yeah, man. It was rowdy as fuck and it was so much fun because you're in a casino and I love a casino, dude. I'm smoking cigarettes in the casino, having fun, dude. Wearing this He's the Man shirt. It was a blast. And then we decided we're not going to stay because Atlantic City is a hellhole, and the people that live here are...
Did they have a hotel for you? And you're like, no thank you.
But the show is in a hotel where
Right.
it's like, we should have been able to stay there. They've got, I don't know, we sat on the roof of the hotel for a while, and it was like, this is sure not Boardwalk Empire.
Yeah.
I really thought it was going to be way more high class.
How long does it take to get down there? Or up there?
Like 2 hours. It's down. It was not far.
Yeah.
We did 2.5 hours, but if you're in a Tesla that's self-driving, you don't got to think about nothing, dude.
So what'd you do? I mean, can you read a book while it drives?
Theoretically, I think you could.
Wow.
I mean, what was I doing? I was, Pupo was telling me that there's porn now. It's of people like having, like getting, like the porn is people having sex while the autopilot is on.
Whoa.
Which I guess you could do.
I guess you could do that.
God damn, man.
You could look at that. Did you listen to any tunes on the way
Dude,
down?
yes, we did. I am on a massive Yola Tango kick.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you know, it's no secret. It's been a drug week, month,
2 months.
2 months, 3 months, well, 2 months. But anyways, I found the Yola Tango is the perfect getting really like zonked out on anything music. I got here. Let me play you something. So had you heard them before the other night?
Yeah, I've been in and out of Yola Tango.
I really didn't know.
A song here and there.
So they're 40 years old, which is crazy to me. The fact that this band has been around for 40 years. Oh, that's Evan Rollins sent me some belts, and he sent me these cards with them. Anyways, this song is called For You Too by Yola Tango. I've just on repeat. Yeah, okay.
Oh, wow.
Isn't this great? I'm really like bummed that I didn't know about them before. And it's like Fish where they have so much music that it's like daunting.
Yeah. Yeah, I like this.
This whole album is excellent. All right.
Turn it off?
Yeah, and it sucks because like I just love that song, and it especially like driving back last night. We were eating Wawa, and I'm just like cruising with this autopilot thing, listening to this. I had the windows down for a bit, and like when you're driving into New York from like Staten Island, and you got that like quick buzz up the highway, then you're right back down into like Williamsburg or whatever. Man, turning into Williamsburg, listening to that album with the windows down is really something until you remember you're in a Tesla and you represent corporate greed and capitalism and you're just invading the neighborhood. Anyways, yeah, I love Yola Tango, dude.
God damn.
What have you been listening to? Well, yes, what'd you listen to on the Boston trip?
On the Boston trip, dude, I've been listening to nothing but Rick Rubin podcasts.
Okay.
I'm sorry to say it, but it's true. But now it's making me think maybe I could play.
You don't got to play anything, dude.
No, but here's the thing. I realized he produced Blood Sugar Sex Magic.
Oh, yeah.
Which I loved when I was in high school. And then I went and, I listened back to it today and I was like, okay.
Dude.
But there were certain songs that I did love when I was younger. I mean, there's a lot of a couple of their classics are on this album.
I just remember the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I didn't get that into until a couple of years ago. Dale showed me them. We were on acid, and it was like, whoa, this is the greatest band I've ever heard. And we're at the beach. I was like, this is amazing. And then I keep trying to listen to them now, and I'm like, I'm not 14 anymore.
Yeah, sometimes Anthony Kiedis' lyrics feel a little silly, but let's give it a go.
What song?
Oh, shit.
What's up? Is everything okay?
Oh, yeah. Everything is fine. Here we go.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
This is Mellowship, Slinky, and B Major by the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Great. You want me to take this seriously?
When I was in high school, I thought this shit was. I was just into like funky sort of shit.
But this isn't funky.
Just wait.
Okay, now we're talking, dude. I mean, look, you're gonna love fish. This is
This is very fish.
This is as fishy as it gets, brother. That's when I start to lose it, dude. This is
Right.
my emo vocals.
Oh, dude,
You
I get it. I get why that is.
Yeah,
that way
dude.
for you.
It's just like I understand why you think Taking Back Sunday is bad.
But then Anthony Kiedis starts, and you're like, what?
It's
the
like,
fuck?
dude, it's just. Pause this. I would love to have been at the band practice where Anthony Kiedis came in and he was like, all right, guys, I want to try something new. And he started singing like this, and the rest of the band
I got
was
a fellowship.
Yeah.
I got a fellowship.
dude, and I'm sure the other guys were like, you do understand we are some of the most talented musicians on the planet.
He's got to have weird little like identity crises.
Well, dude, because there's no way that he started singing that way. He probably started very regular, and then during band practice, he was like, I just want to do my own thing
Can
for
I
a
show
second.
you something? Because there's so many examples of that on this album where the instrumentals fucking rip.
Yeah.
And then Anthony Kiedis starts, and you're like, fuck.
Go for it. What's this one?
This is the power of equality. This is what they open the album with.
Okay.
It's a strong opener, instrumentally. Listen.
I don't hate the vocals right now.
Keep listening. The bass is strong. The guitar is
Yeah,
fine.
this sounds like Rage Against the Machine.
Oh, yeah. Look
Yeah.
at it.
I mean, no, it's not. It's not as like.
Listen to this.
No, this is all right.
Okay.
Yeah, this is fine. It's when he starts going into like, I don't know, dude, when he's just like scatting, but he's not. What song is this?
Funky Monks.
See, the instrumentation I fucking love.
Yeah, it's great.
Now I'm out.
Really? It seems pretty innocuous. No, okay.
Is he saying anything?
Yeah, yeah. Kind of. Live not dying on his man. Is my middle name.
Pause it. Pause it. Confusion is my middle name. I mean, like, man, if I showed you something like that, you would have said, Max, what are you trying to do? What is the point? Why would you do this?
He does. I will say, like, you'll listen to Rick Rubin talk about people making songs, and he's like, he was in an interview. I think he was talking to John Mayer or something. He's like, sometimes artists will just sing a hum track where they don't actually have any lyrics, but they come up with a rhyme scheme, and then they try to fill in the blanks. And then they just try to fill in the blanks with different rhymes. And then from there, you figure out what the song means. And sometimes you never know what the song means. And I heard him say that, and I was like, hey, he's talking about the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Sometimes you write a whole song, and you're like, I don't know what the fuck it means.
Dude, but that's. I think that this is what I've kind of noticed with Yola Tango, too. Because, like, I'm really just having the most fun with this band that I've, like, since Fish. This is like becoming a new Fish.
Since a few months ago.
Since a year almost. Not really, but like 9 months.
9 months, yeah, you're right.
But man, like I really
What the fuck did we do for 9 months?
a lot.
Oh, right.
You filmed a TV show.
No, but that was Fish happened in the middle of that.
That was December 29th.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, so there was
You recorded this bit. Okay.
yeah, we've done quite a bit.
We're doing okay.
Yeah, we've done. We're doing a festival, which is very exciting. Okay, so this is like off their newest album.
Uh-huh.
This Yola Tango song is called Fallout, And it's like, I'm really just blown away that this is a band that's been around as long as they have. That's like, the guy is 66 years old, and they're making, and this came out this year.
Hit it.
Yeah, dude. But they do 8 nights of Hanukkah, which is so cool.
Man.
And they do there's a comic that opens all of them. Which that's what you need to get on your team about.
What?
Opening for Yola Tango.
I don't think that's my... Who's the comic that opens for him now?
They have a different comic every night for the 8 nights of Hanukkah.
Really?
Yeah, so it's like David Cross, Jim Gaffigan has done it, Mulaney's done it, Liz Mealy. Like, they do all kinds of
Liz
people.
Mealy's done it?
Yeah.
Wow.
They were the house band at David Cross's wedding, I found out.
Really?
Yeah.
It makes me like David Cross more. I mean, he came from your neighborhood.
Dude, you don't have to talk to me. I think David Cross is the greatest. What is this?
Is this your song? Did you show me this? Dude, Black and White Town by Doves.
I've never heard this.
I think you'll like this.
Very much of the I don't know, this reminds me of the mid-2000s like snarl rock.
Snarl rock?
Just a bunch of dudes that like wore leather.
Yeah.
You know, like, did you ever listen to Bravery?
Yeah.
This is like kind of, this reminds me of the Bravery. I've never heard this, but this is good.
Hell yeah.
Alright, let's pause this one. Yeah, no, I dig that. We got to go. So we've got the OCs on Friday too.
Oh, we do.
Dude, this is going to be an exciting week.
It absolutely is.
Yeah, man. So let's recap because we didn't do this and we got to wrap up just because I want to go try and get one set in real quick.
Yeah.
Do you want to do it?
No, I'll drive you over there though.
You don't got to drive me.
I'll drive you.
All right. Like I was going to say, this Friday, we're going to see the OCs, but more importantly, my album goes up for pre-order, and I really need to make a push for this. On Friday, you will be able to pre-save, pre-download, pre-order the album and the vinyl. For my stand-up record, I Like His Style is what it's called. It's going to be really exciting. Please, let's make something happen with it. I'm proud of it. I want you to hear it. Second, we are going to be at Let's Fest October 1st. This is really exciting. We're going to have our good friend Danny Maupin as our guest. There's some stuff that Danny and I have cooked up that Michael's not aware of, and it's going to be really exciting. If you're in the Midwest, you won't want to miss it. Ticket links are in our Instagram.
Come out to the fest. We're gonna be at the festival. Festival. We're gonna be at the festival.
You know, if you're a young person, a girl, a man, a woman,
Girl, man,
talk to us.
gonna be at the festival. What you got cooking up?
I can't tell you.
What are you doing? I didn't know
I
you
know.
were even doing something.
Yeah, Danny and I have a bit.
Are you gonna?
I'm not telling you anything.
Better be good.
I hope to God it is.
It is good.
Well,
If it sucks, I'm gonna be mad. I hope it is good. I hope if it sucks, I'm gonna be mad. I hope it is good. I hope
well, you know, we didn't do great on the bit last night. People didn't like it at all.
why I lost faith in the bits. Hit it. Yeah. Come around town, big butt flicking. That's right, baby. I'm finger licking. I'm good. I'm smooth. I love my fork. I spin it up with the lingo. I don't even do the rhyme, but they call me bingo because I got B6, B52s, B lady boo, babies on my boobs. That's right, got the milky tit-tat. Babies all latching on, going get me. To the milky, he the milky boy. Look to the other man, it's the keep it coy. Yeah, I never keep it coy. I like the debonair hair, got the boys that be making noise. What you gotta say, man, about the party bar? What you gotta do, town with the buddy buck? Big buggies on time with the front of foot. That's right, baby, daddy be a front of foot. Oh, baby, where the monkeys when the monkey come. That's right, where the daddy, where the lumber dumb. Yeah, baby, I'm a lumberjack, give me some. Yeah, baby, I'm a lumberjack, give me some. Got the wood chopping, wood copping, wood popping. Motherfucker ain't stopping, and for bill popping. Big bucket, yeah, that's right, ain't fake on tonguey lover. I'm the big fat bastard, come time to Jimmy Cash. Motherfucker, the fine time to Jimmy Last. I'm sick. See you soon, Let's Fest. Hope the bit's good. Days on the roster coming. 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 Sorry, I feel like your point is going on too long.
No, dude. I loved that.
Festival.
Oh, fuck.
Let's go to the show.